Okay, guys, we're going to be here with Dylan, who is going to be talking about us with a variety of things. This is going to be kind of like a podcast style thing. Not necessarily an interview, but more of us talking about a general thing. And we're going to be starting to talk about... So, Disney has been saying that it will be opening in
July 15th and
July 15th. Few questions to ask, because I'm not the biggest Disney expert. I go once in a while. And I have a few questions, and I'll tell you. And so this will be the first part of this podcast, talking about Disney. Number one, do you think it's a right move? Do you think it's a wrong move? Do you think it's safe? Do you think it's not safe?
I think it would be safe if we had social distancing and...
Yeah, with, like, the right policies.
With the right policies.
And then, two, what does Disney need to show you with their policies and stuff? And how long do you think it'll be till you feel comfortable going to Disney?
I would think until, like, the beginning of 2021. At least, like, until, like, April.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because with everybody coming into the world, because, like, that's a really popular place.
Because...
Talk to the camera. It's, like, a very popular place. And by the way, I'll actually leave the link to Dylan's channel, David Schwartz.
Well, my name is Dylan, but...
Yeah, well, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. Please check it out. He does some reviews. He does...
kids pop stuff.
Yep, and then... Yeah, so... That's good. And then we'll also link probably maybe to your social media accounts, whatever you want to have in your life. But anyways, let's continue. So, now let's on that Disney note, let's talk about your favorite ride. Because I know, and what do you miss the most about going to Disney? And yeah, talk about that. Let's go into your opinions of that.
I have a lot of favorites, but one of my favorites is Test Track and Epcot, and I can't wait till it opens for me to go on the new Mickey ride.
I'm sure it was probably a hard pill to swallow when you had to cancel your March trip to Disney.
Yes, we are all excited.
Because if you didn't know, they were going to go in March 29th, but...
sadly, we had to cancel.
So, a few things else. What have you been doing to pass on the time during the quarantine?
I've just been making TikToks, just filming stuff.
Yeah, well, actually, he came over. We have a pool, and we've been doing a lot of swimming and stuff. So that was fun, kind of. And then, obviously, I got my slackline, with the ninja, ninja obstacles.
Maybe we can film some YouTube videos with that.
Maybe tomorrow. And yeah, I think the hardest thing for me was definitely not being able to go to the ninja gym, but having the slackline of ninja obstacles and monkey bars. It's just been great just to hang. But like stuff like lashang and doing the wing nuts and balancing obstacles. Obviously, all that I can't do. And even the monkey bars on the thing itself is not the best, thing out there. Speaking of that, what entertainment have you been watching to pass the time?
Once we first got canceled off of school, we have getting into the Nickelodeon shows. I don't really know why. Like, we've been watching some new shows and also some old shows.
Start talking about the shows.
So we've been watching a lot of shows. Other like Victoria, Sam & Cat, iCarly, and Henry Danger.
I haven't seen any of those. But continue.
But we've also been watching some of the old ones that we always watched, like Fuller House and Raven's Home.
Mm-hmm. So, what if there were any good things to come out of the quarantine? What do you think were some of the good things that you've been able to accomplish during the quarantine?
I was just happy about that there were better trends on TikTok for me to do, and yeah.
So continuing on, what place besides Disney do you miss the most that you would normally go to, normally do, because of the quarantine you can't do it? Places to go, restaurants to go, places, cities or whatever. I don't care, just places or things you would normally have or do.
We would usually, every year we would go to New York, but since this year we can't go because of coronavirus and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think for me, we were supposed to go to Costa Rica, and then obviously we couldn't do that. And just going to restaurants and going to different locations and stuff, that was always, fun to do and go. So what has been what was the saddest thing that got canceled that you wanted to do? Or anything?
Especially when Disney got closed and we were supposed to go, but it closed like 3 days before we were supposed to go, maybe less days. But my sister has been looking on try to get us a fast pass for the Disney. She's been taking like 2 or 3 weeks. Once she got it closed, sadly.
Yeah. So what has been your favorite streaming service and why? When it comes to like Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, all that stuff.
I would have to say Netflix because it has a lot of shows that I would watch and some entertaining ones that I can start watching or continue on watching.
Okay, I'm gonna try to recommend you three shows that I think you'd like.
Okay.
I think you'd like. Trying to think of something you'd probably like. I think, based on all that stuff that you've been watching, I think you'd like Superstore.
Okay.
Superstore. I could show you an episode when we're done. I think you like Superstore.
Okay.
I think you would like Schooled.
Okay.
Schooled. I think you like Schooled.
I think I've heard of it.
And I think. I'm trying to think of different shows you might like. I think. I'm gonna try to think of a film you might like.
Okay.
I think you might like. So remember, we said Schooled, Superstore.
Yeah.
And I think films are interesting because you kind of like Lego Movie and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I'd say, have you seen the Lego Batman movie?
Don't think so.
Watch the Lego Batman because you love Lego. You love the Lego movies.
I'm gonna start to watch like more Lego.
I definitely think. Yeah, Lego Movie and Lego Ninjago because I know you like all those Lego movies. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anything you'd recommend for me?
No, not really.
So actually, I have this idea. Maybe we could do a watch-along of the Lego movie. Because I believe it might be on DC Streaming Universe. So what we'll do, if maybe tomorrow...
The second one, I think, is on Hulu. So
which one?
The second one is on Hulu.
Second what?
Lego Movie.
Yeah, well, maybe we could do a watch-along of the second Lego movie. Basically, what I'll do is I'll tell you when we start the movie so you can sync up on your device. And basically, it could be like a 2-hour video. I don't know how long it'll be, but we can kind of sync up on that. Maybe we'll do that. But also, I think if you've never seen the Lego Batman movie, maybe we'll do a reaction to that.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that'll be interesting.
Oh, and speaking of reactions, I'm going to start filming like me reacting to stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like some funny
stuff. Maybe I think like this is a good thing about this quarantine thing is we've also had a lot of time. I've had a lot of time to catch up on classic films. I've been watching Alien, Jaws, 2001: A Space Odyssey, a bunch of other Dune. I'm trying to catch up and watch these different classic films that I've actually never seen before, shockingly. And sometimes revisit great films, And I've seen Endgame and all the Star Wars films over this time. I'm also gonna start doing that, watching the Harry Potter films. I've done, part of my reaction, 2 parts of my reaction to the film. And so it's interesting where it's like since we're someone who likes films and loves TV shows. I think the great thing about TV and movies is that they're always going to be there. That even if you're stuck at home, you can always just throw on Netflix. You could always just throw on movies. And even when you're stuck, homeless, as long as you have a device, you can watch a film. And I just think that's kind of powerful about films is like you could be stuck at home because of a pandemic.
Yeah.
And still, if I wanted to, I can end this video right now and throw in some of my favorite movies or since there's endless of films and TV shows, I can throw in a bunch of shows, bunch of movies. I may like it, I may not. But I think majority of films, I just think at the very least entertain me and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Moving forward, let's start talking about where you do on your social media platforms.
So I'll go through them all. But some of them I don't really post. I just have an account just for fun.
Me, just for the record, I only really have YouTube. I think YouTube's just,
but for
just
TikTok,
the best platform.
But for TikTok, I would just dance around, do slideshows, or just pick up on the latest trends.
And
on Instagram, I was just...
What are your names
on TikTok? Mine is Dylan Mickey. And my Instagram will be Kidsbot Mickey.
Kidsbot Mickey, and for Instagram, and what was the other one?
TikTok, but the TikTok was the first one. But on TikTok, Instagram, I really post just pictures and videos about me, or...
And that's it. So that's all the streams. Going into what are the different streaming services you and your family has.
So the majority of us watch a lot of Netflix. Sometimes we would watch Hulu, depending on the show. Mm-hmm. We just got HBO Max, but the only thing I would really watch would be the Lego Movie 2, which is on there.
Yeah, well, I actually have HBO Max, and some of the films I just listed. I think I love HBO Max because it's like, I think Disney Plus has everything you've already known you love. Like, I love the MCU. I love Star Wars. They're both on it. Oh, go ahead.
But if I need to watch like a Disney thing, I would go straight to Disney Plus, because
So what I'm saying is, like, I love Disney Plus because it has everything I already previously loved, and some in the classic Disney films and the Pixar films. So it has everything I love. But I also equally love about HBO Max is that it has everything I haven't experienced yet. So the classic films, Predator. Actually, I don't know if Predator was on there. I think it was like Commando. There's Aliens. There's, I believe, Terminator might be on there. It has, a lot of classic films. Wizard of Oz is in there. Jaws. I think don't quote me, but I think Jurassic Park's on there. So I think it has a lot of classic films that I don't know about, but I'm going to experience on top of the stuff I already love, like Lord of the Rings, like DC, and stuff that I'm going to dip my feet into, like Harry Potter, and all that stuff. So, continuing on, what games have you been playing? Video games, board games, etc.
So, I would just FaceTime my friend. We will play Roblox or sometimes Fortnite. I don't really play Fortnite that much, but usually Roblox, we would play like a lot of simulator games and stuff.
How often do you ever really post on YouTube?
Only when it's something that would actually, because I filmed a lot of stuff, but then I had to get my phone wiped out, so now I don't have that footage. So I will be recording some Roblox, Minecraft.
Yeah. That's good. So
and some reviews and stuff.
I'm gonna try to challenge you. Try to post at the least one video a week. Every video you post, I'll put a link in the description too. By the way, please subscribe to his YouTube channel. Please do all that good stuff. In addition, let's continue talking. Let's move on to... So we talked about Disney. We talked about streaming services. We talked about TV shows. We talked about movies. What else do we have to talk about? Well, let's talk about where you wish... Which countries you want to visit.
So I would like to visit London. I don't think... Well, the country of London, if it...
That's not a country.
Okay, whatever the country of it is.
What is it? Well, I guess the city of London.
The city of London. And I would like to go to Australia someday.
Yeah, Australia. A great continent. I wish I could go. But yeah, I think that's interesting. What has been your favorite food that you've tried from another state or country that you didn't try before? Like, for example, I loved trying beignet. It's not beignets. It's
from New Orleans.
Yeah, that. What's it called again? Those like.
I don't know.
Those flat sugar things. Those
I forgot what they were called.
Beignets, I think.
I think so.
Beignets.
If you know the answer, comment
those
down below.
doughy, doughy, sugary things. If you live in New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about. Or just in the South.
They're like a donut.
Yeah, donut type thing. I forgot what they're called. I'm blanking. Beignets. They're not baguettes. Baguettes are French and they're not baguettes. Beignets, I think, are what they called. But also, I think for me, also, I mean, I tried, a lot of Jamaican food when we were in Jamaica. But yeah, go ahead. Tell us.
So I would try some foods from different countries because my sister got this subscription to Universal Yum, so every month we get like different foods all around the world from different countries, and I would usually try them. But I don't really know the names of them, but I would usually sometimes try them.
If there were any film in this world that maybe it's not even a film you don't like or a TV show you don't like, but what film or TV show would you like to be in? And who would you replace yourself as?
So if I had to choose, I would have to pick, I don't know. That's a hard question.
Well, yeah, but, I guess if I just threw that question into myself, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It's an interesting question. I mean, I guess, I don't know. I mean, obviously, like, I think I would have loved. It's always been honestly like a kind of crazy dream of mine to play Superman, but Han Solo too. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think I'd ever do good in that role. But I guess like it's funny because like I could put that out there and be like, hey, well, I wish I could play Superman or Han Solo. Just in like maybe in 20 years I will, and then I can look back on this video and say, ha, he didn't think he can make it. But no. Also, I think like I'd love to direct and write a Star Wars film, or but yeah, that's beyond the point. So yeah, let's wrap this up quickly. I'll put the links to all his things in the description and all that stuff in the description. Stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.